Welcome
to the Healthy Brotherhood Experience. I am your co-host, Lucia Boyd from the DET, and I have my co-host with me, JT Hale from the ATL.
What up, Sade? Happy New Year! And we're excited too because we're kicking off the new year with our CMO, Chief Motivational Officer, National Captain, all the way from Denver, Colorado, Brother Jeff Armstrong Sr. Welcome, Jeff.
Man, appreciate you. Got to emphasize that senior.
Hey,
Yeah,
man, that's a great thing.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
an honor.
Yes, sir. Got that seed coming
You
behind me.
you've earned it. So Jeff, we got you on here today, man. Excited to have you on. As most of you know, the 2026 race calendar is now out for Black Men Run. And there are actually what, one, two, three, four, five events for this year. First one kicking off March 29th in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, the Philadelphia Love Run. That's number one. April 18th, we have the Rattler Trail Race in Colorado Springs. Is that Denver or is that
No, it's about an hour south of Denver.
south of Denver?
So
Colorado, y'all.
there's an Air Force
Um,
base down there. Fort Carson Air Force Base is down there. I mean, Fort Carson Army Base is down there.
yeah.
And also
Okay.
Air Force Academy is down there too.
Oh, wow. Okay. So that's the Philly Love Run, Rattler Trail Race. May 16th through the 17th is we're calling it a pre-national meetup, the Colfax Marathon in Denver, Colorado. September 18th through the 20th, we have another trail race, the Wild Goose Trail Festival in Hewitt, New Jersey. Interesting. And once again, we haven't had a national meetup since Atlanta 2023. Guess what? 2026, we have a national meetup November 14th weekend in Charlotte, North Carolina. So
Yes,
get your pennies
sir.
and your coins ready. It's going to be an exciting year. Jeff, let's talk about some of these races, man.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're doing a little different this year. We're not doing regionals. So first off, none of these races are considered regional races. This is the year of the national. It's a national event, and our national is going to be in Charlotte in November. Right? That's
Hmm.
almost a whole year. So we wanted to do what's called a pre-national event, where it's kind of to get you excited about going to the national event, and you know, not, so you don't have to wait the whole year not to kind of get together with your brothers. But it's still not,
Hmm.
it's not regional, but it's just another opportunity to get together before the national, right? It's a little build up for it. So it's called a pre-national. The pre-national is going to be at the Colfax Marathon here in my neck of the woods, right? Colfax Marathon is celebrating 20 years, so it's going to be a special run. There's going to be probably a lot more people than usual there at that run. So I'm super excited. We've been wanting people to come here to run that with us for a long time. But as we get it closer to these races, we'll do some more information and get a little more detailed as they come up. Speaking of which, the first race that's coming up is the Philly Love Run. Now, this is not a regional event. This is not a pre-national event. This is a partner participation collaboration event. So when we first announced this, we said we were going to be partnering up with one of our partners, but we had to wait till January 12th to make the announcement. We're filming this video on January 11th. So this is going to come out after that. So I can go ahead and tell you who it is. It's actually Saucony. And I'm
Surprise.
not a surprise. But Saucony is going to be the official sponsor for the Philly Love Run, and we're going to go help them out and participate. Right? Again, this is not. We're not going to be hosting probably much there. It's just going to be whatever Saucony is doing as far as shakeout runs and
Mhm.
whatever else they have on the menu for that week. We're going to just show up and participate. So we're not actually asking the Philly chapter to, hey, you got to go do this and do that. Like, no, Saucony, what are you doing? What are you doing? We'll come alongside you with
Mhm.
the Black Men Run that are in Philly. and anybody in the surrounding areas. We got Baltimore not far away. We got the Jersey guys not far away. We got several chapters. This is actually one of the perfect chapters to do this because
Hmm.
so many chapters that are so close, and it's easy to galvanize in Philly. You could just they can take a weekend, go down there, run the race, and head back home. So this is not a pre-nat. This is not a regional. This is a partner collaboration run. Saucony is hosting and owning the Philly Love Run. We're going to go support them there. And probably the following year is going to be a different race on the West Coast. I won't say no names somewhere yet, but that's what they're working on as well. So this probably will happen again. But that's what this one is about. It's about going out and supporting a partner that's supported us for the last 6 or 7 years or so, and
Hmm.
made
Right.
shoes for us and gives us shoes. We're giving out shoes, helps me pass out alley oops and get shoes to people, man. And we test shoes for them and all types of things. So they've been our premium partner for the last 6 years or so.
Absolutely.
We're doing it.
Wow. And excuse me, that Philly Love Run, it's a 7K and a half marathon.
Yep, 7K and half marathon. I've never run a 7K.
I
Um,
don't either.
So, but I've done halves. I've done a half in Philly. So, if I'm going to this and my plan is to be there, I'll probably do the 7K because I've never run
Hmm.
that before, and that also give me time to kind of get back early and kind of cheer people on because usually I'm running the longer distances because I just
Right.
feel like I got to do it. CMO, I got to go out there and represent. Um,
Yeah.
so
Usually you do all the events. Y'all don't know I call Jeff the Beast. That's his nickname.
yeah,
He's a beast, man.
yeah, I do what I can. Again, I try to lead by example, bro. So
You
if
do a great job, man.
I don't try to tell nobody to do anything that I wouldn't do. So if I'm not doing it, I ain't gonna tell you to do it. But I've
Mhm.
run a half in Philly, so I'm advising y'all go run the half. I'll be at the finish line cheering you on. I think I'm gonna do the 7K for the first time. I'm gonna do the smaller race. Plus, I'm on a 1 month hiatus from running. I don't know if I did share this online. I suffered a couple of injuries. They weren't debilitating because I still ran. So, but yeah, I hurt my quad and I hurt my Achilles last year. And I'm like, all right, I can't keep running on this bad leg. So I'm taking January off. I'm still training but not running. And
Okay.
so March that'll probably be my first run of the year because I don't think I have any runs here until May. So I'll do the 7K because I don't want to get out there and hurt myself too. But
Smart.
should be fun. I love Philly, man. I love those Philly guys. Captain Harrington,
Billy's awesome.
Captain Eric, man, even Captain George, who's not a captain anymore, but he's part
Hmm.
of Michael's team. And Philly, man, they say the city of brotherly love. They really mean that, bro. Like
Yes, they do.
love me. Even though
Love Philly,
even
man.
though I'm a Cowboys fan, they still love me when I come out there, and they love giving me grief too.
They gonna do that. You already know it, man.
Always.
Philly's awesome, man. And so for the trail runners out there, you guys who love the trails, which includes Jeff and Lucire both, you know, should hear my name. Um, although I will do some of them, I don't love them. Um, we've got two trail races on this calendar, the Rattler Trail Race and the Wild Goose Trail Festival. Let's get into that a little bit.
So, the turf is turf is new. Turf is trail and ultra running fanatics. We got guys
Hmm.
all across the US that do these races, and we wanted to do something on the East Coast and something on the West Coast. The Rattler race was voted on by all the turf ambassadors that's the race they wanted to do. They wanted to do that particular race, so that's how it got on the calendar.
Okay.
Like talking to Oscar, our CTRO,
Right.
trail runner, chief trail something
Running officer.
running officer, right? It's
Yep.
like we should do two. Let's do one on the East Coast, one on the West Coast. And I think that
Hmm.
the Wild Goose, I've never been to Jersey. I mean, I've driven it a little bit because I went to Philly for work one time. I had to drive to Jersey, but other than that, I never really been to Jersey. And the distances are great. So I was like, let's get two on the board because again, there's turf guys who don't do road races, period. They're not,
Hmm.
and same with there's people on the road who won't do turf. But there's people who do both. I'm a hybrid. That's what I call myself. I do both. I like being on the road. I like running on the trails. I cannot say that I like one more than the other. I like them pretty equal. Um, but I do know for me, running on the trail makes me run on the road faster. So running on the trails, I look as more as a training to help my road because I'm still in the process of getting faster on the road.
Hmm.
I got some speed goals for next year. But the really cool thing about doing these coming to these turf events is because you got like let's say the Denver one, or I'm sorry, Colorado Springs, you got a 5K, a 10K, a 25K, and a 50K. If you've never run a trail race, you've run a 5 or a 10K before on the road,
Hmm.
come and do that race. Plus,
Yeah.
there's gonna be other turf guys, experienced guys like Uncle Lou, man. I remember the first time I saw Uncle Lou, he was running out in the woods in the cold in the snow, and I was like, "Who is this crazy dude that's coming to Denver that's running in the snow?" And so, and then I end up turning into that crazy dude running in the snow and in the woods now, watching this guy, you know. And sometimes it takes you being around somebody else, seeing somebody else do it, learning from them. There's going to be Uncle
True.
who's going to be there.
Mhm.
I'm sure he's bringing the Detroit singers that was singing through the mountains up in Michigan for their 50.
Yeah.
I heard about that. They these was singing the whole time. Man, it's this is like BMR and turf. When we show up and stuff, people know. And like there was constantly, all I heard was about all these dudes up in the mountains singing R&B through doing it while doing a 50K. Who does that?
The Temptations.
So,
Trail running Temptations.
so this is an opportunity to come out
The
and
Trailblazers of Detroit.
Yeah.
it's an opportunity to come out and be in
Mhm.
an environment where you don't have to think about it. Like there'll be people that help you, give you the advice that you need, run with you, and all of that, man. So I think that this is a huge opportunity for people who've never run the trails to come out and have
Mhm.
fun, but also to help them, those who are like, man, I can't get faster on the road. Come run on the trail a few times, and you'll see your road rate, your road running
Mhm.
will improve.
Yeah, one thing about those trails, I didn't know before I did my first one. You are doing those trails at a lot slower pace because you're not running obviously on paved ground. You're, leaping over roots on the ground, make sure you're not tripping. Yeah, so you're out in the wilderness. Which is kind of tranquil. I get the draw and allure of trails and why some people just fall in love with it. Um,
You know, the atmosphere is totally different at a trail race than it is at a road race because most of the guys that are there aren't competitive. Not,
mhm,
not super, let me not say not competitive, not super hyper competitive like they are at road races. Road races, you pull up, you see all the dudes in the tank top and the little
mhm.
shorts, you know they about to run. They about to take off. You come to a trail race, you'll see people with the backpacks and the poles and all types of gear on, you know, like they about to go for a hike. Some people will be wearing less gear because they might run a 5K or 10K, but the atmosphere is just different. People are more accepting and want to talk to you, and also what's different is the food. Man, they feed you real food at trail races.
That's what I heard, man.
Getting no orange slices, and man, let me tell you, I did my 50K, my first 50K race. When I got to the top of that hill, they had the grills. They was cooking food. Man, I stopped for like 10 minutes and just sat there and ate food for easily 10 minutes. And because I was starving for one, I was struggling in that race. Wow, it was hard. Up a mountain. I went to 16, I think that's 16,000 feet up. Yeah, the elevate. Yeah, yeah, it was bad. But when I got to the top, ate a bunch of food, I felt great, and I ended up finishing. But yeah, the food is different, man. You're not just getting no Gatorade and water. Like they have real food at these races, especially when you have a 50K, because you just have to eat different. The 50K, 50 miler, that wild goose, they're gonna have some great food because they got up to a 36-hour event, bro. They're gonna have real food
Woo.
at that event. Um, I will probably be doing in April. I'm doing the 25K for sure in Colorado.
Mhm.
Don't know what I'm doing at Wild Goose yet.
September.
I might do the 50K. I don't know because I already got a 50K weekend coming up too. Where's a double? I'm doing 50K back to back on Saturday and Sunday. So I got to see what
Damn.
it is. Well, I did the 30-50 last year. This year I'm up 50-50.
And y'all, this is in addition to the Muay Thai, kickboxing, fighting dinosaurs and dragons and all the other stuff that he does. That's why I call him the Beast.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my.
Uh, and I'm on Stranger Things too, fighting Vecna.
See, there you go. There you have it, man. So yeah, man. So it's cool to see the two trail races on the calendar for this year. And again, that's not a regional. That's just, hey, you just come and do the race.
Yeah,
People are like, well, what is the difference? Well, when we do a regional meetup, typically the chapter in that city host
yeah,
and really sets up, a meet and greet,
yeah,
post-race dinner or pre-race dinner, different activities, shakeout runs. That's
yeah,
what our regionals typically consist of, as well as our national meetups.
yeah.
These, you just show up and do the race.
Yeah, because the turf events, most of the time, the trail events aren't they're normally not going to be in a chapter anyway. They're usually out
Hmm.
on the beaten path, you know.
Right.
Even with our races here in Denver, we don't, all of our trail races are usually, we still got to drive 20, 30 minutes outside
Hmm.
of Denver to go hit those particular races, at least 20 to 30 minutes. So, yeah, these particular races, now we will more than likely say, hey, the day before we'll meet at a restaurant or something. So we'll do something, but it's not going to be like you said,
Cool.
a chapter that's hosting that particular event. Um, just the Philly won't be like that. The two Rattler races won't be like that. Colfax will. It's a pre-national, so we'll be hosting here in Denver, and of course the granddaddy of them all, Charlotte.
Charlotte Marathon
I can't wait.
weekend.
I already signed up too. I'm ready.
I did too. That's the
Cool.
only one I've signed up for so far.
That is the only race I'm signed up for too this year
Yeah.
so far.
Did you sign up for the marathon or the half?
Doing my first full road marathon.
Nice. I'll be out there with you. I'm doing mine too. I'm doing the full. I'm the only one here in Detroit that signed up for the full. Everybody else doing the half.
Okay.
Half marathon, that's it.
Well, this is going to be my first official road full marathon because I've done two 50Ks. Those are longer than a marathon,
Hmm.
but they're on the trail and they run totally different. So,
Right.
yeah, this will be my first official marathon in Charlotte. And yeah, I'm excited, bro. I've never been to Charlotte. I always want to go. Um,
Charlotte's a nice city, man. It's only 3.5 hours up the road from Atlanta.
well, Lamar, CJ, all them guys, man, they be putting in work, man. I
Yes,
go hang out with chapters just putting in that work, because when you go there, you're gonna have a good time. You know,
no doubt.
like going somewhere and there's a chapter and ain't nobody around. You're like, man, what the heck is going on?
It's different, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
so different. I ain't gonna name the city, but I did go. My first join BMR, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to this city. I went on the page, I hit them up, crickets. I was like, man. And I get to the city, I ran on my own,
Didn't
and
see anybody.
nope, get some see no BMR guys. And somebody was like, yeah, we out of town for this or that and the third. I'm like, okay, I know this has been CMO and the international captain now. That chapter just wasn't up much, so it's all good. But I've had a great time with the jersey with the going to Philly. Had a great
Yeah.
time going to Baltimore. Had a
Hmm.
going out to California. Had a great.
Columbia, South Carolina.
I didn't go. I didn't go there.
Columbia was off the chain, man.
I've been to Phoenix. Went to that first turf group we had there. That was a great
Hmm.
time. Um, where else have I been? Atlanta, of course.
Hmm.
I've run with the guys in Houston 2 or 3 times. Um, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, Seattle. I've run with the Seattle guys a few times.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, I got some cities. Oh, Detroit, duh, been to Detroit. But I got some people on my list, man. I got to get to Boston. I got to get to Boston. I got to get back to Detroit. I think Boston and Detroit I'm hitting in 2027. I can. Hopefully, maybe they'll be a regional. We'll see. I might have to just do it on my own.
Hey,
Cool
check
in the
this out.
game.
Detroit is having the 50th anniversary for 2027.
I
And
know.
if you're gonna do it, make sure you sign up like New
I heard.
Year's Day, because we sold out the Detroit Free Press Marathon already.
I know. 6 days,
Nine
Whoa.
days, 9 days.
9 days. I saw
Wow.
when they said six, but yeah, the Detroit, the full. If I'm coming, I'm doing the. I'll probably do the half again, the international half, because that's the one that I probably do because I like
Hmm.
that race. But my
Yeah.
wife is coming too. My wife is coming to Detroit, so we'll both come out there and hang out with you guys in 2027.
Oh,
2027 Detroit Free Press is on my list.
I may have to come back
okay,
for that
good.
too, man, because
50
the
years.
the free press it got me the first time. I got that cramp coming out of the tunnel. So I got to go back and redeem
Hey
myself.
man, I heard that Free Press got a few of us. They got me, they got Raheem, I think it got
Hmm.
Corey, they got you. That Free Press, we got to go redeem ourselves, man.
I actually had to pull over to the side like a broke down car and be like, that cramp went from my ankle all the way up to the hip, man. Like, what the hell?
I almost sat down and quit. That thing kicked my tail. It was so cold. I wasn't used to the cold then. I had,
Yeah.
I had never run in the cold until that.
I was cool with the temperature because it was only like, what, about 35 degrees? That wasn't bad, you know.
I was
Um,
soaking wet. I was sweating. And
you were
so,
sweating hard. And said I
bro,
wasn't sweating. I was just enjoying myself.
I
And of
came
course, the
out of
best
the tunnel.
part for me is running across the Ambassador Bridge,
You did the half, right? Did you do it in international? Yeah.
international half. Yep.
So I was cool until I came out of that tunnel. When you come out of the tunnel, that air hits you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I'll turn into a black popsicle. I,
Because it's warm in that tunnel, man.
man, it was real
We
warm.
we
Yeah.
call that the hawk. When you come out that tunnel, the hawk hit you.
Ooh-wee. You
The
felt it.
Hawk hit me. The Hawk jumped on me. Shout out to Howard Jones, New Orleans, for helping me get to the finish line, man, because I don't think I would have made it without him.
Wow.
And they took me straight to the medical tent. And
Cool.
I've been running in the cold ever since.
Yeah, man. Up to a certain temperature now. If it's below 30, I can't do it anymore. That cold, my bones never warm up. I've done as low as 15 degrees.
What's,
I will never do that again.
Uncle Lou, what's your limit? What's your number limit?
Ooh, you know what? In Detroit, we have a saying, it's no such thing as it's too cold. It's bad clothing decisions.
So you still ain't
It's
gave me
black.
no number. So you running anything?
I've ran down to I think -6.
I've done -1.
I don't even want to know what that feels like.
I did a 5K in -1, and I got back in the house quick because they was talking about how because the frostbite to kick in after a certain amount of.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's when you wear the right thing. I don't never wear pants. I had sweatpants, hoodie, everything, fully covered, face covered because you don't want to breathe in the air, like everything. I just did a little
Hmm.
5K in my neighborhood and came home. So -1 is the coldest I've been in. That's probably a good limit for me is -1. I don't go lower than that because we can get to -20 here. That's the coldest I've ever been in. I never run in it, but I've been in -20 before, and it's cold.
Again,
Yeah.
I don't want to know what that feels like, man. I don't know. Speaking of what to wear, clothing, I know a lot of people want to know when the next gear campaign kicks off. I think we got something coming up soon,
Yeah,
maybe.
it's actually about to start. I mean, I need to text Raphael, but it should be this month in January.
Okay.
It might actually come out before this video too. Got some new turf gear coming. Yeah, some turf stuff. So I ain't gonna say it. I'll just let y'all see it.
Okay.
Had a sample. It's good. So some new turf stuff. I have some new alley oops going out this year. So new headbands, new keychains coming. Stickers will be the same pretty much. But yeah, some different shoes. So my goal is to every year that I send out, the alley oops for the runner of the month and
Hmm.
month, like that stuff's going to be new. So no more of this headband. This headband is 2025. Next headband is going to be 2026. It's going to actually say 2026 on the headband. But
Okay.
Ooh,
Earth headband and the BMR headband. It's already in production. So you'll see that on the when I send that to Kyle and Steven. They'll get the new headbands and
Hmm.
the new shoe we do with Saucony this year that we'll send out. Yeah, yeah. I'm excited, man. I love the new year, new things, getting excited for what's coming up, man. I just had a call today with Boston. They were doing their they do an annual stewardship retreat, which is ridiculous, right? But what other chapters are doing leadership and stewardship meetings with their crew, man? That's awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I
I
was on that
see.
call today. They like
Yeah.
a 5 hour thing, bro. Like Boston, shout out to Boston, man, and some of the other
Hmm.
chapters that really deserve the praise of the stuff that they're doing.
Absolutely.
I was telling them it's all about the commitment of the leaders first,
Yep.
because the leaders are committed to what the SLT is saying, right? And then the members are committed to what the leaders are telling them. So if the
Yeah,
leaders aren't
absolutely.
communicating to their chapters, and the chapters aren't sold out. You know,
Hmm.
I care, man. Boston is sold out. There's some other chapters too, but I'm telling you, Boston is sold out to BMR. You know what I'm saying? They put in the work, and we need more chapters like Boston. I'll just say that.
Yeah. I love to see what the different chapters are doing, you know. And I'd like to see it, like you said, I would like to see more chapters doing similar. And if you guys don't know how to get it started, contact the captains of these chapters, man. They'll be glad to share their blueprint with you. They want to see you succeed just like they're succeeding.
Yeah, I actually
It's not
told
a competition.
Yeah, I told them, I said, man, y'all, I mean, I know they don't have a problem doing it. I said, but yeah, y'all should share some high levels on how people can get started with these
Hmm.
committees and doing the way you guys do it. Let's figure out a way
Yeah,
that we can get chapters that want to do that to do it, because not everybody wants to do it. Not everybody,
true.
every chapter has the ability to do what Boston is doing. You got to have sold out members. You can't just be the leaders. It can't be the captain that's doing everything. You got to have the captain, the vice captains, and then you gotta have like a level of guys, about 7 or 8 guys, that's helping you build that thing, man. And this that's in it for what BMR is about. And it's not about Boston. It's about BMR. What
Right.
Boston is doing is about BMR. It's not about
Yeah.
Boston.
Right.
And that's the key. A lot of chapters is like, oh, it's just my city, my city. Like, no, this is beyond, dude.
Hmm.
There's so many cities that don't have us, that need us. But
Hmm.
how are we supposed to build up these other cities if what we have right now is trash?
Say that.
So let's build. I don't
Everybody
know.
do their part.
I don't know how this call went that way. It's supposed to be about the race calendar, but I think that kind of goes along with it, because we're not going to host no runs in your cities if the chapters aren't doing what they're supposed to do, right?
Right.
We got to be comfortable with, like, okay, we can go, like, if Saucony reaches out to us and say, hey, we're going to do a race in 2027, it's in this city, and it's one of our trash cities. We're like, okay, yeah, we probably won't. We'll see. Y'all can do it. We'll probably support it. We probably won't put it on the. It just depends.
Hmm.
Again, we're not going to be doing group setting up runs and chapters that aren't established or aren't doing anything, because, like, there's a lot of work that goes into hosting one of these runs.
Yes.
If you want to
Yes.
know what it takes, ask Philly, ask Atlanta, ask Baltimore,
Hmm.
ask Columbia, South Carolina, ask Charlotte what they're going through right now. Like,
Yeah.
it is an endeavor. But I can tell you, I want to go to as many chapters and run with as many guys as
Hmm.
I can, bro.
Absolutely.
I'm working on some stuff in my personal life that will allow me to do that. I don't want to be like, oh, I can't go because I got this. No, like, no, I'm like, I want to go to all of these this year. That's my goal, is to hit up every single one of these this year. I know I'm going to Charlotte, and the two in Colorado are given, but I want to get to I'm really excited about going to New Jersey for that Wild Goose. I'm excited for that one. I might have to do the 50K. Uncle Lou, you gonna do it with me?
If hey, you know I will.
I know
I'll
you
be about 2 hours behind you, but I will jump in there.
will.
Ooh-wee, 50K. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. I think they also have if I'm not mistaken, is it is that a 50 miler I see?
Yeah, that's a 50 miler, a 100 miler, and a 36 hour.
Oh Lord, I didn't even see the small print.
Yeah, so it's 100K,
Wow.
100 miles, and 36 hours. So another cool thing about those, like being there, hanging out, and waiting for people to finish, bro. Because it's different. It's the trail races are different because they last a lot longer.
Hmm.
There's all that food and stuff for you to eat so you can hang out. So that's where you really want to bring your tent, put it up, and just hang out there all day and support people. And you be looking on the app, seeing where so and so is at. And some of them are looped where you can actually go and cheer on somebody like you're done. So you can go to a little part where somebody they're running and go cheer them on, which is
Wow.
awesome, right? You need that. When I did my 50K, I was running with Anthony Vargas, who ran the 50K with me. He's faster than me, and I knew it. But it was an out and back. It was up a mountain and back down, and him coming back down, passing me, and giving me that energy to keep going. That stuff it's so helpful. And even when you're running like even like a regular like half marathon or something where it's like kind of an out and back where you can actually see other members on the other side of the road, man, that stuff is very invigorating. It gives you energy. You know, it makes you want to go harder. I'm like, okay, there's so and so, there's so and so, and you can actually see who's in front of you. Say maybe I can catch them or whatever. You know, like it's just a good time at the region
Yeah.
pre nationals and these
Mhm.
events that we come together. Man, the energy is just so different. If you've never
Yeah.
been to a regional or a national or a pre national or a turf, you got 5 chances next year. Let's go.
Hmm.
Go get it.
And this is something you don't do every weekend. So, hey.
And we're gonna have so we have halos. We have halo accounts set up for Philly. We have one set up for Colfax, and we have one set up for Charlotte. So those particular halos are specifically for those events only. So when you want some info or whatever, you can go to the halo and see that. The Philly one, I just started it with Captain Lawrence. Again, like I said, that one's more of it's a Saucony thing. So once Saucony kind of gives us what they're going to be doing, we can put the
Hmm.
information on there as far as like I know we should be getting some type of discount for the race and stuff like that. So we'll be able to put that stuff in the Halo app. I will post the Philly Halo probably today, since I we're going to be announcing it. The Colfax one has already been posted. It's been posted. It's been sent to the email to all the captains, and it's been posted on the captains' page.
Hmm.
So has Charlotte as well. So and those are for just the races, not for you to go in there and post your fitness of the day picture. That's not what it's for.
Right. Informational.
Information on that
Hmm.
particular race.
Right. So for
How
those not
about the
familiar,
Rattler?
What's that? For
well,
turf,
look,
for the turf ones, we're going to just create events on the turf Halo page because
Okay,
our turf is a little smaller. So we're just going to
right.
want to know what's going on with the Rattler race and the Wild Goose Trail Fest. You need to just join the turf Halo, and then we'll create a chat
Okay,
there specifically for those two races.
right.
cool.
And for if you're not familiar with the Halo app, it's HEYLO. If your chapter doesn't have one, get one. It don't cost you anything. And you can connect to the other chapters. This is a great way, especially if you got a lot of guys that aren't on social media. You're basically posting in it your group run information, your event information, 2026 race calendar, things that they would need. Basically the same thing you're posting in your Facebook group, minus your individual runs and, all that other stuff. It's a
Yeah,
great tool to use.
people still post that stuff too because there's
Yeah.
so it's all different sections and you can actually
Hmm.
you can mute sections like if you don't want to see the fitness of the day updates that somebody posts every day, you can mute it. You don't have to.
Hmm.
The calendar
Yeah.
is on there. It's like it's better than because a lot of some chapters use WhatsApp and some other
Hmm.
Halo is where we're gonna go with all the chapters. Like
Yeah. Right now we got about 12 chapters using Halo.
yeah, we're gonna eventually all the chapters are gonna go on there.
Yeah.
I have one because then it's a way for people to find out who don't do social media. There's people like I don't
Hmm.
do social media because I just don't like it. There's some people who can't do it because of security purposes because their
Hmm.
jobs, and so
Hmm.
and it's easier to share. You can scan a QR code, you can send a link, and you post all your events in there, and people can always follow there, and they can see other
Yeah.
chapters and stuff too. And it's cool. Like I have my family Halo account. And I'll be like, my daughter posts her schedule when she has to work on there, and I post stuff, so we communicate as a family on
Hmm.
Halo. Man, yeah, it's Halo is cool, man. You got to get in
Yeah.
there.
Excellent tool. Excellent tool. So we covered 2026 race calendar, and I know we talked about the Philly Love Run. We talked about we got some new gear coming out sometime very soon. Get your credit cards ready, pull your little secret stash, your BMR gear stash, and get ready to get you some things, man. Because the gear campaign, once it opens, it runs for 2 weeks and it's closed. Everything is pre-ordered. So uh, don't
Yeah,
miss out again. You know
no,
who you are.
as soon as I swear, as soon as it goes down, the very next day, somebody's like, "Hey, what's up with the gear?"
Uh-huh. We got that one person in the chat. Hey man, I got any more shirts.
We should make a fake end time and let it like say it's gonna end like 2 or 3 days earlier than when it really ends for those people like that.
And then people
Well,
be like,
one time we did open it back up because there was such a demand after the campaign ended.
Yeah, we've done that before.
So you just never know, but I'd rather go ahead and get it during that 2 week window versus well, they're gonna open it back up again. Well, it might not be the same stuff, maybe some different things.
Then we got to post it on the Facebook page, post it on your Instagram,
Yeah.
post it Halo, post it, and yeah, post it everywhere.
No, now you can miss it.
Yeah, because there's people who still miss it.
It just is what it is, man. That's just human nature. It's always going to be somebody. So, all right, Jeff, you got any words for the brothers for the 2026 year? Some motivation for these cats and chapters and leadership.
Man, my main focus this year is let's collaborate. Let's link up. Let's not just stay in our own cities and our own towns. Let's go collaborate. Let's go link up.
Absolutely.
Find the chapter closest to you. Go hang out with them. Reach out to them first.
Mm-hmm.
Don't reach out the day before because you ain't gonna get no response.
Mm-mm. It's
Hey
too
man,
late.
I want to come up to so and so next week. I want to come up to so and so next month. Like let's reach out and let's collaborate, and then
Yeah.
let's share. Let's share what we're doing. Like that's the whole purpose of the social media.
Mm-hmm.
You never know who's watching you, man. I promise you, everybody that's running and doing things, there's somebody watching you that's inspired by you, and that's just doing things because they see what you're doing. And so keep doing what you're doing. You might never know who they are. They might never reach out to you. I tell you, if you stop, they will reach out. Because I've had that before. I stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said, "Hey man, what happened to your inspirational quotes, man? I missed that. Like, are you good?" I'm like, "Dang, I didn't know that." I've had a family member say, "Man, I started working out, started doing all this, and it's because I was following you," but they never said anything to me.
Right.
I
So
had been
you
in
don't
their
know.
presence. If I hadn't been in their presence at that time, they still would have never said nothing to me. So that's my thing. Let's collaborate. Let's link up and share what you're doing, man. 2026 is for me. It's all about for me personally, as far as my running.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's all about speed for me now. I want to get faster. I got some speed goals. I've done the 1,500 mile thing. I've done the 1,000 mile thing. I'm not doing that this year. I'm focused on quality over quantity this year. I'm going to do a sub 6 mile. I'm going to do a sub 25K, um, and a 130 half and a 330 full. Those are like my goals. So
Love it.
those together and go get it.
Wow. 130 half marathon. Ooh, you're moving. You are seriously moving at that pace.
Oh, trust me, I know the pace that I mean, and I see, I know I can do it. I can do it.
Yeah.
There's a mental part of running that I haven't completely figured out yet. I'm
Hmm.
working on it.
I know being in Philly last year, man, that was at the finish, me, Ed, Ernest Cooper, I think George, a couple other guys, and we're watching the half marathon that's finished. And of course, I think the first BMR guy was Joe X out of Detroit. Shout out to Joe X. That boy is just like I don't think his feet even touch the ground, man.
Oh, he's light. He's so light.
Yeah. And smiling the entire time. But to
He's
see him
such an
at
inspiration here in Detroit, man.
man, just to see that pace he was on, I'm like, whoa. And granted, I know we're not all at that pace. That's far beyond me. I just want to finish injury free for the most part and maybe get a little bit faster. But to see these guys moving, man, and see be at the finish, seeing all these different BMR brothers coming through that finish line was amazing, man.
Yeah, I like that one because it was an out and back, so I could see.
Hmm.
I saw him when he made his turn. He was coming back. I saw
Hmm.
CJ when CJ was coming back.
Yep.
I think Jeff is Jeff Davis. Yeah, I think Jeff Davis.
Hmm.
Dude, there's about 5 or 6 guys I think BMR guys that I saw finish before.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, man, I love seeing that because they're cheering you on, and that gives you that extra energy. And then I'm cheering. I'm like, man, and I'm looking like, can I catch any of them? And I'm like, no, I ain't catching none of these dudes. They way too fast. But yeah, and then towards the end, there was a couple guys that came past me. I don't even know what chapter they was from, but they was moving too. There's definitely some mental part of it, like I said, man, that I got to.
Hmm.
But I think that being around all the brothers and everything is a huge impact. Plus, you just want to do good, man. I want to go run,
Yeah.
represent, and be like, I did
Yeah.
this, you know.
Want to represent.
Always.
Yeah. And y'all do it well, man. We are proud of all of you guys, man.
Yes, sir. Well, you guys started it. You know what I'm saying? We just coming along alongside and we're trying to build this next generation. You know what I'm saying? We
Amen.
got a lot of young guys is coming in, man. You see Dallas? Shoot.
Young,
Yeah.
young gunners. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So, first podcast for the year, Brother
2020.
CMO Jeff. We appreciate you coming on and expounding on the race calendar and giving us your four uno on all the things, gear and everything.
Yes, sir. Let's
Lucille, you got anything else for the people out there, man?
You know, I'm just excited this year as far as what I'm doing. I'm trying to get faster also. I am getting faster. Last year, if you knew anything about my paces, if you follow me, I was doing 12-minute paces. I'm down into the tens now and
let's
it's
go.
going lower and lower and lower. And a lot of that is due to losing weight and taking care of my inside. I've learned a lot of this year. Coming into this year, I learned a lot about Personomics. It's a book that I've read called Personomics, which talks about testing and detoxing and finding out what your deficiencies are. And you have to, Personomics mean it's for you individually, find out what you're deficient in, be it omega 3s, or if you deficient in certain things that is just dealing with you. It might somebody else might not be deficient in it, but that might be the one thing that you need to tweak. So I'm learning how to take tests and find out what my deficiencies and my um, toxins are in my body, so I can get rid of them and put things in that I need. But this is the next level of health that we can all need to get to, instead of not just running, but if we can take care of this portion, it's going to automatically take our running and our health to the next level. So I just
Absolutely.
want to put that out to the brotherhood.
Yeah, that's super important what you eat too. Yeah,
Hmm.
I yeah, man, eating right. When I think I lost 20 pounds in the first year once I started with BMR. I wasn't overweight. I was a big muscular dude, but still, 20 pounds is a huge difference. I think I was talking to my wife. She said that the doctors told her that when you lose 1 pound, that is 4 pounds of pressure you relieve on your knees.
Hmm.
1 pound equals 4 pounds of pressure.
Wow.
Wow.
Imagine that,
Crazy.
right?
I'd never heard it put like that as far as the pressure on your knees. And that's one thing, people think, runners end up with bad knees. Not necessarily, but that weight on your knees, whether you're walking or running, can put some damage on your knees. So,
Yeah, and recovery, all that stuff.
mhm.
There's so many areas where you have to add in, like, and I think that the whole stigma of running hurt messes up your knees probably came from, like, the older generation or whatever,
Yeah.
do some of the things that we're trying to do, like,
Mhm.
eating right and doing mobility drills and doing cross training and doing recovery and eating right. When you add all those things, that makes your whole body just better. So you're not just putting all this pressure on your knees because all you
Mhm.
run, but you're in the gym doing explosive exercises, you're doing band exercises, you're doing mobility drills, you're stretching, sauna, massage guns, yoga, um, compression, like all of that stuff. Like that stuff that we do now, like that's just more longevity that adds to your running and cycling and whatever else that you do.
Mhm. Absolutely. We're going to talk more about nutrition this year, too.
Nice.
Yes, indeed. That's something that affects us as runners, as men, period. We'll
Yeah.
talk about that and get into it. As for now, again, we appreciate you coming on,
Yes,
Brother
sir.
CMO,
Thanks
Brother
for
Lou Sire. Um, and for everyone out there, you have just experienced what we like to call the Brotherhood. I love
The
this thing,
brotherhood.
man. Yeah, absolutely. I can't get enough of it.
No, sir. There's not enough.
Not enough.
All right, I
Stay
got to get
tuned.
off of here. I'm getting a call.